speech. Remember that last time you got your heart broken tremendously? All those nights fighting sleep, just crying and overall angry? What was that one thing that got you out of that mood? Music, that one favorite song. And it's not just a coincidence either. Instantly you feel soothed, relaxed, and your whole entire mind is now clear. And it's not just a coincidence. Science explains why music has this effect. And when you listen to music, it's not just a hobby or something that brings you joy. It's an impactful tool that can flip a switch, improve your overall mental health, current mood, reduce stress, trigger dopamine, and as well as overall improve your mental state, according to the NCCIH Clinical Digest study on mental health and music. My purpose during today's speech will not only to convince you that music is not just background noise, but I will go over the overall need for music and address solutions that we as a society can use to improve and implement music more in life. So now you may be asking, what is the need for music? Well, according to the World Health Organization, millions of people struggle with mental health challenges, depression, anxiety, and etc., and do not know how to cope or escape that feeling. Mental health issues aren't going away anytime soon either. 1 in 3 adults have mental illness, and over 75% of them have not gotten treated or do not have the resources to be able to get treatment, according to SAMHSA. And now today, we could avoid this and drop those rates significantly, because we're on our phones 24/7, and people overlook just how one shared song or one shared playlist could overall flip somebody's life or day just off that one song. And this also could be a better way to support mental health through music or any playlist. And now, what would be some solutions to this? Well, as a society, we can start integrating music therapy programs that improve mental health in businesses, schools, hospitals, and your workplace. The NCCIH also reported that music therapy significantly lowers pain levels and mental health issues. Now, you may be asking, how are we going to implement those programs? Now, the government comes into play. They can go into communities and take action by promoting music therapy in commercials, supporting events, updating your school's curriculum to include music therapy sessions, and mandate healthcare places to offer music therapy as a treatment option for patients. Now, there might be some negatives to this. If we continue ignoring the mental health state that we are in right now, not provide solutions that will eliminate them will just bring up suicide rates and as well as mental health rates, and people suffer in silence. An example of this is, in the future, people suffering life-threatening issues can't be admitted in the hospitals because we have too many patients that struggle with mental health issues, and that could be avoided just by listening to music and offering music therapy. Now, on the bright side, an example, say you enter work, school, or business or whatever, and you see everybody just with their headphones in, jamming, listening, smiling on their face, listening to their music, and as well as getting their schoolwork or work in general done and improving themselves if they're in the hospital, just because of that one song and that music that they're listening to. Because me personally, I always do better when I'm listening to music, and that's when I'm at my best. So now some steps that I use. I start my day off with a gospel song that fills me with the Spirit, that carries me throughout the day and sets the tone for the entire week. And also, when you're listening to music while doing work, you can take a break and just stop for 5 minutes. Just listen to that music. Yeah. And then your whole mood changes. You're feeling much better throughout the day. And other than listening to music yourself, there are other ways you can improve awareness of the correlation between music and mental health. One is to donate and participate in activities from the American Music Therapy Association, and another is to tell your friends and family to try it for a week and see improvements in their mental health. To end off, music has many purposes. The most important and influential include improving someone's mood, reducing mental health issues, and reducing stress. As discussed earlier, we went over the need for music and its support, elaborated on various solutions, some risk if we don't take actions, and as well as simple actions you can take to start. Remember, the next time you feel like nothing matters or stress is like your best friend, think of that favorite song that'll take you back in time to where everything was peaceful. Like many upcoming artists say, this will change my life. That one song can work wonders for you and change everything for the better. Thank you.